So I'm just. Good evening, Siddharth. Good evening. Great. So I would like to give my introduction, but not now. Let me give you my introduction at a later stage so that you all are with me. Will not waste a single minute also. Friends, before I go ahead, I want to ask you one question. How many of you want to become rich? How many of you want to become rich? Come on, hit the chat box. How many of you want to become rich? And parallelly, I want to ask you second question. Do you want to become rich or do you want to create wealth? I give you second option. Do you want to become rich or you want to create wealth? Come on, friends. What do you want to do? Do you wish to create wealth? And you can unmute and speak also whenever you wish to. Absolutely, Saurabh. So now there's a very, very good understanding between all of us that we don't want to become rich, but we want to create wealth. When you say you want to become rich, it is more toward the personalized one. It is more toward the selfish goal. But when you say you want to create wealth, you create wealth through only one area. That is, you create wealth for others. You create wealth for a lot of people around you. Yes. So creation of the wealth is the first aim of any financial goal, whatever you take into consideration. Why we are doing such programs? Why do you think we are doing such programs? If I see India in the year 1991, can you guess how many companies of insurance was there? Come on, let me ask you this question. How many company of insurance were there? And how many company of mutual funds were there? Come on, answer me this.
Anyone in the audience?
I think 57 insurance companies, but not sure.
Amanji, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. Wait a minute. I just network issue. Wait a minute.
Okay.
So I got the answer less than 10, few, and a lot of answers I got. Now let me give you one shocking news. In 1991, there was only one insurance company called as LIC. Now let me guess. Let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you one more question. How many mutual fund companies were there in India? Come on, in the year 1991. Let me guess it for all of you. Come on. Let's understand how many of you know this. Come on. How many mutual fund companies were there in India?
Manju asking, I think, on about 1991, but how many mutual fund companies?
Yes. In the year 1991.
Okay.
Anybody?
I hope it was
Else?
5.
See, that's it.
I hope it was
0, 1. Okay. So what is the answer?
Okay.
What is the answer? Jagan Mohan says 1. So everybody will be shocking to know that let me put this question to you. Absolutely, Jagmohan, the answer is right. But the answer is wrong. Jagmohan, the answer is two mutual fund companies. SBI Mutual Fund भी launch हो गया था 1987 में, but it got operated after 1991. So precisely in 1991, you are having only one company called as UTI. Perfect, Jagmohan. Now I want to ask you one question. Mutual fund was started in India in which year? Mutual fund in India was started in which year? Can anybody have a wild guess? Mutual fund in India was started in which year? Now, they were very shocking for most of the people who are living, because whenever they take the session 1980, Jagmohan, okay, you're shocked to know that the first mutual fund was started in the year.
1963.
Yep, absolutely fantastic. 1963. And you won't believe the first fund was Unit Trust of Fund. So, guys, let me tell you, all the people sitting in this room. Now, this is something very, very exciting for all of you. Remember one thing. When I see 30 years down the line, when I see the, statistics, there are more
Amanji,
than...
I think in 1987, mutual fund is started, na? Basically, the UTI started with the first trust.
UTI started in the year 1963, and SBI started in the year 1987. They were given the idea, and government was supposed to. Government started.
So in India, I think in 1987 we started basically.
1963.
1963. Okay.
And UTI was the first company which got separated into Axis afterwards. But now UTI and Axis are two different companies. Yes. So friends, you will again. I'll give you one more shocking news. I don't know how many of you know this. Precisely, there was only one insurance company, but there are more than 30 insurance companies in India. There are 24 life insurance companies in India. Can anybody guess how many are the private companies out of 24? Out of 24, how many private companies are there? Anybody wild guesses?
23.
23. Very good. Fantastic. And the answer is absolutely
23,
right.
yeah. Except
yes,
LIC, all are private.
LIC, all are private. Perfect. Now, there are more than 30 general insurance companies in India, and there are more than 40 mutual fund companies in India. Why I'm taking this figures? Very simple. As the year passed by, the experience passed by, as the experience passed by, things passed by, as the things passed by, the confusion passed by. Today, people are very much confused. If I want to take a product, what kind of product I choose? If I want to start my investment, what investment I should choose? Wealth creation start with the first understanding. If I want to really create wealth, what is my first step of my financial planning? If I understand, if I really go with the one motto in my life, I want to create wealth example, right? So there are a lot of questions which comes in my mind, and today I'm going to answer all the questions which were there in your mind. Whether I should go with mutual fund, what kind of product it is going, how India is evolving as in financial markets, what is happening, what is not happening. Definitely. And why this initiative is taken by SEBI? Because very simple, there are three kinds of market. First market is the financial market. Now, people in India, normally what they do is they actually mix financial market with security market, capital market, and both of them and financial markets. ऐसा नहीं है. This is the wrong notion actually. Financial market is a place where you borrow and lend finance. Step number one. Remember one thing. Financial market is a place where you borrow and lend finance. Now, time will decide whether it is a money market or capital market. If you're lending and borrowing for the period of 1 year, it is called as 1 year, or less than 1 year, it is called as money market. If it is more than 1 year, it is called as capital market. I hope everybody with me over here, right? So when you are going with less than 1 year, it is called money market, and when you go more than 1 year, it is called capital market. So capital market is a part of financial market. The answer is yes, but financial market is not all financial market is not capital market, because there is certain market which is money market too. Capital market is further classified into two markets: primary market and secondary market. So when you go for the first time in the market, it is called primary market, but when you go the second time, it is called a secondary market. And it's all market wherever you are dealing money or financial, you need a products. When you need a products, you need some security, and that security is called as Securities and Exchange Board of India. I hope everybody is clear till here, right? Yes, perfect, everyone. I hope you got it right? Now I want to ask you, how many regulators are there in India who control the entire BFSI market? Can you guess? So I put one hint. Okay,
One regulator.
Absolutely fantastic. One regulator.
There is IRDAI.
Very good. Second regulator. So how many regulators? I tell you one story. When I went to London, and in London, we were dealing into. So I was dealing in one beautiful insurance and wealth management. So I was consulting them, and then I realized, whether it is real estate, whether it is insurance, whether it is anything, only there is one regulator called as FCA. Okay? Similarly, there is only one regulator in US, but you will shock to know that in India there are 4 regulators. How many regulators? 4. And which are those? For banking, we have RBI. For finance, we have SEBI. For somebody told about insurance, IRDAI. And there is one more. So most of the people don't know this. And the fourth one is pensions. For pensions, you have PFRDA. Never forget in life that you have 4 regulators in India and all the controlling the basically BFSI market. Now there is one act called as RERA. RERA is not a regulator. RERA is the act in real estate. Remember one thing. This act in real estate actually says about क्या होगा, कैसे होगा और कितना होगा, बिल्डर को कब तक पैसा देना है करके. So basically in India there are only 4 regulators. So I hope you learned today some very new things over here. Correct? Everybody with me over here? Yes. Perfect. So let's go ahead and understand something. And why we are doing this webinar, because most of the people are really don't understand how to start the procedure. But definitely when I will begin my lecture, I promise after the end of my lecture you will really enjoy it, because I'm going to cover a lot of things in this particular thing. So can you see those people who are actually rich or wealthiest people of the world? How they created wealth? Correct. If I say Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, correct, Carlos Slim, who is a Mexico's richest person, Larry Ellison, who is the owner of Oracle, correct? Oh, Warren Buffett, and I don't know how many of you know this. Which of this person, मुझे number बताना, which of this person actually outsmart everybody in the richest person of the world, and he became the richest person of the world 2 weeks back? Who was the person who became the richest person of the world 2 weeks back? You know that, right? You might be reading the news also, right? Who was the person?
Elon Musk. No, I don't.
Which number? No, not Elon Musk. Elon Musk ने खाली no.
Bitcoins वगैरह.
No. Who is he? So I give you a hint. He is the owner of the family business called as Louis Vuitton. Now let me guess. Warren Buffett is the world's #1 investor. He is not the richest person right now. The richest person is Bernard Arnault. He is the owner of Louis Vuitton. How many of you heard of the brand called LV? Have you heard about the brand called Louis Vuitton? Everyone? Yes or no? So he is the owner of Louis Vuitton. And last 2 weeks back, he became the richest person, outsmarting by Jeff Bezos and also the Elon Musk. So friends, what I mean to say this, have you realized someday how they become rich? You know that how they become rich? Let us understand this. So do they become rich by owning the business? The answer is no. They become rich by owning the shares in business. So let me give you an example of how they own the shares. So suppose I say that you have 1,000 shares of 100 rupees each. Okay? You have 1,000 shares of 100 rupees each. So tell me, what is the value of wealth with you? How much wealth you have with you? Come on. One lakh is the right answer. Now I say that the stock price is rise to 200 rupees. What will the value of wealth? The stock price is rise to 50 rupees. What will the value of wealth? Two lakh. Suppose if I say that the value of the stock is 50 rupees, what you will do that? What is the value? $50,000. So what do you learn? What do you learn from this? This is nothing but called as what? The price per share multiplied by number of shares. This is nothing but called as market capitalization, friends. What do you mean by market capitalization? Now this is taught me. Agar if you understand this game, you will understand that the stock market, wherever we deal into, it is not a gambling. Let me tell you this. It is completely you are holding a share and you should know that किसका market capitalization ऊपर जाएगा, किसका price ऊपर जाएगा. So what are the criteria through which we understand that the rates will go up? Only 3. Remember one thing. Is company sale increasing? You ask this question to yourself. Is company's reputation increasing or company profit increasing? If the 3 things are एकदम positive, then definitely the stock will go up. If the three things are negative, any one of these are negative, it can hit the price very well. How many of you agree with me on this? Come on, hit the chat box. Do you agree with me on this? Yes or no? So remember one thing, whenever you are purchasing any stock in your life, ask this question to yourself. And sort of the basic idea is, whenever you want to buy any share, okay, sort of, there are three criteria to look into it. First, is company sales increasing? What is the company sales? That is not an agenda. The agenda is whether the company sales is increasing. Second, is the company reputation increasing? Now, what do you mean by reputation? Let me give you an example of reputation. If I say today that you want to buy Jio, okay? Okay, Subhashish, thank you. So basically, if you want to buy Jio, or if you want to buy, suppose Airtel, so which company you will buy, Airtel or Jio? Tell me this. If I say that you have an option to buy Jio and you have to buy, or Vodafone example, okay? I give you two options, Jio and Vodafone. Which one you will buy? Come on, Jio, right? So why you will buy Jio? Because you know that if I buy Jio, so definitely Jio will have some kind of understanding, and definitely they will not lose the money, right? Correct. I'll not lose the money, and Jio has got a good reputation in the market. So whenever you are purchasing any kind of stock, it is very, very important. You know, wealth creation is something buying a good stock. And you know, once Warren Buffett was asked by one of his investor, sir, before you choose any investment, what do you see in any of the stocks? You know what he replied? But I never look at the company. Very simple. I look at the business. If the business is performing, definitely the company which are dealing into that business will perform. But if suppose business is not only performing, how the company will perform? सबसे best example was BlackBerry. BlackBerry was into the motions, RCM motions में थे, BBM was there, but his industry was not working, they were out of the market. So remember friends, whenever you are buying any kind of stocks, ask this question to yourself, am I buying the new or future trends for the company? Am I holding the stock of the company which is looking at the future price? Or I'm only looking for the current price? Current situations may never try to bet on the current situation. Always understand what is the future situation of the company. Correct. I give you a simple example. Early in the morning tomorrow, you realize, oh my God, oil refinery business is going to be boom. I want to get a lot of profits out of it. What are you going to do? Are you going to start an oil refinery business? Or you take a second example, just buy the shares of the company? Answer me this question. What are you going to do? What is the best option out of this? Alternative one or alternative two? What you will do? You will start a new oil refinery company, or better one is that you will buy the stock. And if you say you will buy the stock, and if you go with the second option, means you are with me that you are with me that stock market is not a gambling. Perfect, guys. Warren Buffett was one and very good, Bomkesh. Very good. I think fantastic one, right? Why I will buy the second one? Let us take an example. Let me ask you this question. Why you will buy the second one and not the first one? Come on. Why you will do this? Come on, answer me this question. Why you will do this? Why you will do this? Very good, Ashutosh. It needs more capital. Siddharth says it's easier. उसके अलावा और क्या हो सकता है? First one is a long ring process. Prices very good. In order to create wealth, less risk. I think the crowd is excellent यार. बहुत मजा आएगा. अगर मैं आपकी जगह होता ना, मेरा पता आंसर क्या होता? बहुत सिंपल है कि पहले केस में मुझे प्रॉफिट लास्ट में आएगा और दूसरे केस में मेरे को पहले से ही प्रॉफिट आ जाएगा अगर कंपनी ग्रो करेगी तो. डू यू एग्री ऑन दिस? ये पहले में से मुझे लैंड का रेंट देना पड़ेगा, कैपिटल को मुझे इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा, सैलरी देनी पड़ेगी, एंड इफ द मनी इज रिमेनिंग देन रूल, लीगल चार्जेस, ह्यूमन, एवरीथिंग विल बी ऑन मी एंड बर्डन ऑन मी. बेटर है ना मैं शेयर्स खरीद लूं? यस और नो? So remember one thing, whenever you think today sitting in this room that you want to start different line of business, don't only think that. Try to purchase the stock of that coming. I will never open the telecom company in my life. I will buy Jio shares and be very happy in that. Why? Because I know that if I purchase Jio, I'll give money to Mukesh Ambani that you run the business, you are a captain, you know very well better than me, you run boss. I'll give the money to you. So even if I'm working hard for so much and if you're not earning, that's why I always say no to all the new entrepreneurs. Suppose if you are putting money in your business, I would say rather the word is putting, I'll say investing. If you're investing any money and you're not generating return of more than 15%, 15 to 20%, so you cannot do a business. Better you put the money in the markets. Why? Because normally people generate the money and give it back to you. So if you're suppose you are not generating, so this is a benchmark rate. And remember one thing, if you're not generating more than 10%, better you do job somewhere. That is a very, very, very crucial trait. First year, I agree that you can be in loss, but second year onwards, you should beat the inflation. And the third way, definitely out of 20%, you should blow the proportion. Friend, this is the most easiest exercise of all, buying the shares of the company. Very simple. So this is the first lesson what you've learned today. Okay, whenever you want to buy, and when once Warren Buffett was asked, sir, if I want to create wealth, what should be, what should I target? He said, very simple. You should target only one thing. Well, what? Well, you need to invest in you need to start 7 different business. People thought that he was telling that you should get money from 7 different business by becoming a CEO. No. If you have 7 shares of 7 different companies, if you are putting money in 7 different sectors, accordingly, you are actually jumping into the business of 7 different sectors. If you have a shares of Maruti, you are into automobile business. If you have into pharmaceutical Cipla, you are into pharmaceutical business. So remember one thing, whenever you go out in the market, you ask yourself how many business you own. Isn't it crazy, guys? So whenever I buy the stock, I always say to myself, oh, today I'm owning a pharmaceutical company. Today I'm owner of the Cipla. Why? Because shareholders are the part owner of the company. How many of you agree on this? When you have this kind of attitude and never, tell me one thing. Do the owner of the company remove the capital on the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Do they remove the capital? No, right? No. Then why the hell we remove the money from that? We should never remove the money. It should be a longer term capital. So whenever you want to make money, so let me give you an example. Somebody came and tell me, sir, so told me, sir, I lost money in stock markets. I said, why? Well, because sir, I put the money. Somebody told me I put the money. Well, that's what the idea is. You put the money. Putting the money is not there for the stock. If you're putting the money, you're not a stock market guy. Go away from here. Go away from the market. You cannot create wealth. Putting the money is just putting the money. But when you say creating wealth, you need to invest the money. There's a difference between putting the money and creating the money or investing the money. Whenever you say you want to invest the money, investing the money is a process, friends. It is not a normal just you take the money from somebody and just you put the money and then you forget. It is, you should be regular, you should be regular in touch with the markets. But our aim should be very clear. The company which you select for yourself, you should very select it on the basis of a lot of things and a lot of things are there. And what are the things? Let us understand that. What are the things? Whenever you want to invest in the market, there are 2 routes, direct, indirect. Now, I am giving you one piece of advice through SEBI. It's very clear to all of you. Somebody asked me in the private questions, what is this SEBI? Whenever we do wrong in our house, whenever we do something bad in our family, whenever we hurt someone in our family, whenever we are on a wrong track, who bring us on the track? Our parents. They shout on us, they beat us, they tell us, correct? Do you agree on it? They regulate us. On a similar basis, SEBI regulate the entire market. If you have seen the movie called Scam 1992, Harshad Mehta did a big scam. Who brought him on the track? SEBI. So SEBI, what they do is they regulate the entire market. And SEBI is the one who directs the market also. So what they're trying to tell, let us understand that. Very, very important notion of this. They say that, friends, whoever is sitting in this room, I want to ask you one question. So I want to tell you one thing. When I started my journey in the markets, somebody came and told me, "Arey, tujhe pata hai market solid return dega, tu crorepati banega, ye hoga, wo dega." And when I'm today sitting at the age of 35 and I have my own share book, I always say to all my students, you know what, only one thing remember. If you have a knowledge, more than knowledge, you have experience, and more than experience, you have passion. Then you think to enter into the market. Then you think to enter into the market. But when you have actual time, then you enter into the market. I'm again repeating my sentence. You have knowledge, patience, and experience. Then you think that you can enter into the market. But when you have actual time, then you enter into the market on your own. But when you don't have time, don't try to create the time for the market. Why? If you don't know the market and if you try to create the time for the market, let me tell you this, not only your main source of income you will lose, but also you will lose the money in market because you will become impatient. Whoever is sitting in this room, if you are really a long-term investor, invest the money in some stocks, select the companies, whichever you like. You think the business are going to grow, invest the money and keep quiet for more than 15-20 years. And it never matters which company you are investing. Try to invest in the business model and skip quiet for some time on this. But if you have the habit of looking the market every second, every day, every minute, then this market is not for you. Fortunes are not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. Nobody created a wealth in a day. Let me tell you this. And as a piece of advice from my side, if you don't have those, go with the mutual funds. And I believe that everybody over here, instead of direct exposure, mutual fund are the best choice where you can start your investments on. छोटा छोटा इन्वेस्टमेंट चालू करो, सीखो कि इन्वेस्टमेंट करते कैसे हैं, रिटर्न्स कैसे जनरेट होता है, मार्केट कैसे फ्लक्चुएट होता है, मार्केट में क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता है. एंड बिकॉज I always say to each and everybody after Corona that never stop. You know, as a youngsters, let me tell you this. First of all, congratulate Rotary Club for giving this webinar. And as a president of one of the Rotary Club, I'm telling you this. I always tell my Rotaractors also, never ever become and depend on the single income. Always try to create multiple income. And multiple income should have multiple sources of revenue. I say always try to create 3 sources. On one sources, you can manage your daily expenses. That is working capital. Second income, which will reduce your liabilities. And third one, which will create your asset for you. If you're just starting your life, what you have to do is you need to create minimum 2 incomes. One income whereby you are looking after your daily expenses, and second income where you're creating the assets for you. Third, stop taking liabilities, stop taking credit cards, stop taking debt, stop taking loans. Don't think of taking loans and all. Because the day you start thinking of the loan, let me tell you this, you are paying the higher rate of interest than whatever money you are investing in. So once you start taking loan, the first idea should be that your income should be so much that you nullify the loan in a very early year of your life. Because at the later stage of life, if you start taking loan, the interest will be more and you'll be in the debt burden and you'll be in tension. So my say is always have the 3 sources of income. And that's why people, don't understand that whenever you're marrying anybody, we always see that, that the one source of income is coming from that side. But the problem in India is we think that the other person who is coming in our life, mostly people take loan to save tax deduction. What are your thoughts on this? Saurabh, I think people don't know, first of all, what is tax. Let me tell you this, Saurabh. They don't know the calculation of tax. People are made afraid of tax. If you ask me, taxes, the people who pay the tax, they are the most richest in this world. Let me tell you this. Tax is something which I'm telling you, it is the most important exercise, but people don't understand what is tax. People don't understand what are the dates and tax. Apart from CA or inter-CA people sitting in this room, nobody is interested in knowing because what we are doing with the tax money. Are we getting the returns out of it? No, you go to Canada, people deduct the tax out of you and they give you retirement benefits. So the problem is you're not going to get a pensions since you're not from government background. After 2005, even government employees not getting that benefit. And the second worst thing is that you need to manage your retirement on your own money. Do you agree, Saurabh, on this? So taxation has become the very important creator because they are taxation. What is taxation, Saurabh? What is taxation, Saurabh? Let me tell you this. So government give you some ideas. You will get 1.5 lakh rupees in this ATC deduction. So if you invest over here, we will see to it. That's it. So people, according to people, that is only taxation. But according to me, that is not taxation. That is only just you are trying to save the investment in some other routes. Suddenly people will interest. First of all, they will not understand the which bracket they belong to. Second, after Corona, our economy has gone back more than 10 years. Let me tell you, this is a very clear statement. Our economy has gone down more than 10 years. We are back with more than 10 years. Even though we have resources, if we bounce back in a very good way, so I think we can cover up 5 years in next 2 years. We have the resources, we have internet, we have a lot of resources, but we should take it in a positive way. If you ask me personal question, we are 10 years behind down the line. Let me tell you this. How many of you agree with me on this? Hit the chat box. Do you really think with me? Yes or no? Do you really think with me? Yes or no? Some people will come and tell me, no, sir, I don't believe you. We are not behind. I tell you how we are behind. A simple example. How many of you are confident that you will getting a job over here? How many are confident that whatever business you start that will run over here? Do you really think that? I don't think that. I never think that, and I will never think that this will happen. I give you example, simple example. Few years back, whenever Apple used to launch the product, in 1 year he used to have at least one phone. 1 year he used to have one phone. First 2 years, one phone. Now in 1 year, he is having more than 3 phones of his own. So remember, to sustain in the competition, he is launching 3 phones of it himself. So socho uski product life cycle ka kya ho gaya? Can you understand what kind of dynamic environment it has become? And let me tell you this, if you're not digital in nature, people sitting in this room, you don't understand digital marketing, you don't understand digital thing, you're already out of the market and out of the league on competition. Whether you are very good in finance, whether you're good in operations, they'll never matter. You should know the digital thing. How to present yourself on LinkedIn, how to connect on LinkedIn, how to connect on the social media, and then I'm telling you, and I'm very, very open because see, because as an investor, I know that, I have one more company whereby, there is a brand agency which we own. I'm telling you guys very, very clearly. If you think that you need a job, then you are wrong. Today, you don't need a job. You need a proper network. Let me tell you this. If you don't have a network, that's why I'm telling you this, because the first step of financial literacy, the first step of financial freedom is that you should have one concrete job. And people sitting in this room, if you really think that you will start with a venture and entrepreneurship, the idea is absolutely wrong. Drop down the idea. For entrepreneurship, you might have the idea, but to make it happen, you need a perseverance. You need people like that who will take these dreams in the next level. You need a networking kind of thing. And for 5 years in India, you need to understand the market very well. Very well. Suddenly, people who started their startup and dropping the job in the year 2019, what will happen to them, boss? सोचो क्या हुआ रहेगा उसके साथ. On the other end, we got a company like Cred, we got a company like PharmEasy who is raising and becoming a unicorns. Are we that level of understanding? If you have that level of understanding, I'm telling you, the sky is the limit. And the most disloyal community on this earth today is the customers. You cannot have a loyalty card like Shoppers Stop or DMart or something like that. I'm telling you, customers are the most disloyal for today. Even if you're giving them, क्या हो गया? Jio ने आके market तोड़ दिया ना? Airtel. कभी वो, have you seen that girl? Have you seen that girl who is promoting the Airtel in a very big way? Have you seen anybody seen that girl from last 1 month in any of the ad? Tell me this thing. So people are very price sensitive in India, and that's why I'm trying to tell you, mutual fund is something which created price sensitive for all of us. So according to me, whenever you are looking forward for the creating some wonders out of the wealth, first thing is try to generate some income for you. 3 sources of income, guys. First is whereby you can actually look forward for your daily expenses. Second income should be of creating the assets for you. Third income will be, by chance if you have taken any kind of debt, kindly remove the debt with the third kind of income. So this is the 3 kind of expenses. And if you're not able to have the third income, try to reduce your expenses. You will get some money out of it, and you try to create asset. From that also you try to remove and do this thing for you. So guys, I hope everybody is with me over here, right? Yes or no? Come on guys, hit the chat box. Are you with me, friends?
Yeah.
Yes? Great,
Yes.
guys. Let's go with it and let us understand. Obviously, primary market and secondary market are 2 markets, friends. Primary market kya hota hai? Then when you're buying a car from the showroom, new showroom, it is called primary market. But when you buy from OLX or the garage, it is called secondary market. I don't know how many of you heard the word called as wealth management. Have you heard about the word called as wealth management? Entire finance industry. If you ask me, the people over here who are finance pro, okay? So let me tell you, this entire industry of finance is divided only into these 2 words: wealth management, and the big daddy of the finance called as investment banking. How many of you heard the word before? Have you heard the word before in wealth management and investment banking? Have you heard this word before, friends? Yes. Now remember one thing in your life: whenever you are dealing in finance, you will deal only in these 2 ways. When it comes to research, corporate finance is a part of investment banking. Research is a part of investment banking and wealth both. So जितने भी बाकी sectors है ना, they are already a part of this only to this particular thing. Either they will be a part of it or indirectly they will be a part of this community. What do you mean by wealth management? When you are dealing with the individual client, individual experience, individual insurance, individual mutual funds, individual, one person with a value of 10 lakhs से लेके 50 crore रुपए तक, if you're managing one person, it is called as wealth management. Wealth management got 3 ladders. One is financial planning. What is financial planning? Financial planning is for the people who are just starting their career, like you people. Then the people who are able to manage the wealth, they got a wealth in their life and now they need to manage it. Then comes the word called as wealth management. Then at the later stage, when they have a family, so you do a called family office. So wealth management is divided one step below called as financial planning, one step above called as family office. So that's why when you go to the Kotak Bank, Kotak has got 3 verticals: Kotak Financial Planner, Kotak Advisors, which is called. Second is Kotak Private Wealth, and third one is Kotak Family Office. ICICI Bank, ICICI Wealth, ICICI Private Office, Family Office. Why they have given name like this? Because they want to really bifurcate this into very different parts. Then comes the big daddy of finance, investment banking. What investment banking does? It helps to raise finance or raise capital for the company in the form of different occasion. Like if I am a company, they buy and sell the companies. So if I want to raise capital for Geo, so I took private equity from Dash and Dash, Facebook and Google. This was investment banking. So when you take with the private, it is called private equity, but when you go to the public, it is called IPO. So friends, remember one thing: the finance is not just a jargon. People come and tell you about jargon. Or you know this, ये वो फंडा. Don't try. Tell them finance. I know very simple है. कितना मैंने इनकम कमाया, कितना मैंने एक्सपेंडिचर किया, जो बच गया मेरा प्रॉफिट हुआ, इसके ऊपर फाइनेंस कुछ है ही नहीं. आई एम टेलिंग यू वेरी वेरी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड. इसके ऊपर फाइनेंस कुछ है ही नहीं. It totally depends upon your interest in your finance. Let me tell you this. It's your interest in your finance, friends. It's very clear. So I hope I'm going in the right direction with all of you today. Do you really think that market need to be regulated? Do you really think that market need to be regulated? After Ashwin Mehta's scam, I believe yes. So how many regulators are there in India? We already spoke 4 regulators. So who regulates the capital market in India? Anybody wild guesses? Who regulates the capital market in India? Let me see the guesses. Who can answer this question? Who regulates the capital market in India? And the answer is, let me see the answer. SEBI is the right answer, Jagmohan. Superb. So SEBI is the right answer. SEBI regulates. Now, who regulates the mutual fund market in India? Who regulates the mutual fund market in India? Now, this is the common mistake done by a lot of people. So thanks to again your Rotary Club who kept this presentation for you. So remember one thing, friends. The mutual fund is nothing but it is just a vehicle. It is just a vehicle. Have you seen the Google Maps, friends? Have you seen the Google Maps? What Google Map does? If you don't know the address, you put the address and it will take you to the common address, right? Similarly, you want to buy a debt, you don't understand, take the mutual fund. You want to buy a government security, you don't know, you take a mutual fund. When you want to buy something, when you don't know, you take a mutual fund. Similarly, mutual fund is nothing but it is a part of capital market. Hence, his regulator is nothing but SEBI. Very good, Ashutosh. So basically, the idea over here is mutual fund is not by AMFI. What is AMFI? AMFI का full form है Association of Mutual Fund in India. AMFI is the organization or body set up by the people or the AMCs who are manufacturing mutual funds. They made the body to just to say, उनकी बात आगे तक पहुंचाने के लिए वो होता है हमारे पास, जिसको हम कहते हैं AMFI. Correct, everybody? I hope you got it. Now let's come to the exchanges. How many stock exchanges are there in India? How many stock exchanges are there in India? Come on, hit the chat box. Ashutosh says NSE and BSE. My friends, there are more than 20 stock exchanges there in India. There are more than 20 stock exchanges there in India. आपका कलकत्ता में भी एक stock exchange है. But the most traded one are 2. One is BSE. BSE out of BSE and NSE, very good Ashutosh. Out of Ahmedabad stock exchange भी है. Out of BSE, NSE, BSE is the oldest. BSE is the oldest stock exchange. There are more than 5,000 listed companies in BSE. But when I want to see the BSE, I will see its index, and the index called as Sensex. Have you heard about Sensex? Market gira, market bada, Sensex gira, Sensex bada. Sensex comprises of 30 stocks. 30 stocks is something you should take from the top 5,000 companies on the basis of dash market capitalization. The company which has got highest market capitalization, correct? 2 depository Ashutosh, I'm going to cover that. So BSE index Sensex 30 shares. Similarly, we got in the year 1996, 94 we got Asia's largest stock exchange. We got electronic stock exchange called as NSE. NSE is National Stock Exchange. Index का भी एक index है, उसको कहते हैं हम Nifty. Nifty का full form है National Index for 50 stocks. So 50 stocks are there. On what basis does Nifty and Sensex get 30 and 50 shares? On the basis of dash, on the basis of MCAP. How many of you are with me? Market capitalization. Price per share. Correct, हम लोग ने किया था. Price per share multiply by number of outstanding shares. So basically, suppose जिसकी भी कंपनी अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगी, अच्छे करेगी, so definitely whoever's company perform excellently well, they will be only in the top Sensex and Nifty always. For example, when Satyam Computer actually was a fraud company, it did a fraud automatically. It was removed by Sensex. From Sensex and Nifty. In the Sensex, it got replaced by Tech Mahindra. Sorry, in Sensex, it was replaced by Sun Pharma. I'm really sorry, Sun Pharma. It was taken over by Tech Mahindra, but it was replaced by Sun Pharma in the Sensex. So guys, I hope you are there with me, everybody. Yes or no? Everybody with me over here? And any wild guesses? Okay, Satyam was... Yeah, Ashutosh, now you're able to hear me? Yeah. Anybody wild guesses? Can Nifty... Satyam was replaced by which company? Satyam was replaced by which company? Any wild guesses? It was replaced by Reliance Infra. So friends, this is a very, very important understanding for all of you, because definitely you, whenever we go and see the market, we see through the exchange point of view. But they never regulate the market. Let me tell you this. The entire regulator of the market is SEBI. Who regulate the NSE? SEBI. Who regulate BSE? SEBI. Who regulate mutual fund company? SEBI. SEBI is the one who regulates all the people in this entire country. What is the role of SEBI? Very clear. जैसे हमारे father mother के role होते हैं ना, to protect us, develop and regulate. Similarly, SEBI के भी rules यही होते हैं. First, protect the investor interest. Now let me tell you this, SEBI is taking beautiful steps, and I think I am recommendable steps for the investors. Like I am taking the webinar for you, I'm going to make you aware of a lot of things where you cannot do some mistakes. Promote the development. So to develop the security market, they are they are actually publishing the company which are getting fraud. How many of you know the Infosys case currently? Anybody knows what was the Infosys case? Insider trading वाला case पता चला आपको? Yes, Ashutosh. Yes. You know, insider trading वाला case पता चला आपको? उसके टॉप मैनेजमेंट को निकाल दिया था अंदर से. तो सेबी यही सब करता है. अगर पता चले या the people who actually, they leak out the information are called as whistleblowers. तो whistleblowers में जब सेबी का पता चलता है तो they definitely take the active steps and they regulate the market very, very well. What are major designs? Now I would say that I don't know how many of you know this, but हम यहाँ से हम सेशन को एक नेक्स्ट लेवल पे लेके जाएंगे, एकदम नेक्स्ट लेवल पे. Tell me one thing. How many of you investing money in the markets, or through mutual fund, through equity, through whatever you think that? How many of you are investing the money? Yeah, Reliance में भी हुई थी. How many of you are investing the money? Let me ask you this question. So let me put this question in a very different way. How many of you are earning over here? How many of you are earning over here? Okay, great. So all of you are earning, right? You all are doing job or something, right? Everybody of you, I think, right? Okay, Deshwar, that is not a problem. Not yet. So Prakriti says you are a student. Okay, now on net profit. Okay. So Prakriti, very good. Great. Perfect. Now my question to you is, how many of you have heard about RIA Act 2013? Answer me this question. How many of you have come across with the word RIA Act 2013? How many of you have come across with the word RIA Act 2013? Have you heard about this? Prakriti, you have heard about the word? What is the word RIA Act? Stands for what? No? No, that's why I am here with you today for the webinar. RIA says that सेबी ने क्या किया बताइए? सेबी ने सबसे पहले चीज की और बोला कि इंडस्ट्री में आज से, अभी से, इस वक्त से, we don't require no, you cannot guess when it's come to investment, Prakriti. Let's go with a concrete answer. But good try, Prakriti. You are very close. IA stands for investment advisor, but R is something very special on this. SEBI told, if you are an advisor, you cannot be an agent. And if you are an agent, you cannot be an advisor. Everybody was shocked. They said that means very simple. If you are a chemist, you cannot be a doctor. And if you're a doctor, you cannot be a chemist. What is the difference between chemist and doctor? Chemist never assess the risk. Chemist cannot advise on the what kind of bimari you have. What doctor can do. So doctor charge fees. And that's why they brought the act called as Registered Investment Advisory Act 2013. The act name was Registered Investment Advisory Act. Today, if I go in the market and check it out, friends, let me tell you this, you will shock to know this. You will shock to know this. RIA Act is nothing but SEBI has separated the market for both. So for example, if you are a broker, so you charge brokerage. If you are a mutual fund distributor, you can charge commission from the client, from the company. But when you are advising the client, you will not charge any commission. See to it that people are getting advice for that. So you will charge fees from them. And this has been started. So if suppose you want to make a career in finance, let me tell you this, you'll be going ahead and becoming the advisor to the client and not the broking or commission agent in near future. And this is going to be the market. And let me tell you, this market is going to be such a tough because SEBI's regulation din ba din on advisors are getting too much stringent. One complaint from customer can ruin the career of the advisor. You know this? This is happening. It's so efficiency and transparency coming in the market. As they're launching new products in the market, it is going to be very tough for the advisor to sustain. Because if the one wrong advice to the client, पहले क्या था? Sir ले लो यार 12% पे तो मैं guarantee देता हूँ 12% आपको मिलेगा. Nowadays, I'm telling you, people like us who is motivating the customers to tell you, okay, ठीक है 12% मिलेगा. Can you do one thing for us? बोला what? बोला can you do one thing for us? बोला what? Can you send the same thing on the mail? He will say, are you mad or what? People come and lie to us. They sell the product in which they get the commissions. Hence, these things are going to be changed and already changing. And SEBI see this. And in the year 2020, you'll shock to know that more than 6 amendments came on this. And today, let me tell you this, and that's why our company advisor zaruri hai. They come up with the concept that you need advisor first rather than the agent. Who is making money? Agent is making money. You are not making money. Agent is making money. Are you making money? You should not make money. You should create wealth. Agent is earning a short-term money. But is he creating wealth for you? I'm ready to pay you the fees, but help me to create the wealth for me. That's it. Because if he charge the commission on the product, let me tell you this, he will sell you that product where he will get the maximum commission. How many of you agree with me on this? But when he will charge fees, he will do the unbiased research for you. So I want a research, guys. First thing is, do I want investment? No, I want the unbiased research. What is good and what is bad for me. Research on myself, research on industry, research on business, research on the products. Something comes in my mind I want to buy, he will never stop me. But even though he's getting less commission. Why? Because he will get the advisory fees. How many of you agree with me on this? Come on, hit the chat box. Do you agree with me on this? This is going to be the next future. And let me tell you this, whenever you are going for a job in finance, by the way, how many of you want to enter into finance as a career? Hit the chat box. How many of you want to enter into finance as a career? How many of you taking finance as a career in near future? You want to? तो आज आपको मैं वेबिनार के बाद एक बहुत बढ़िया सा मेरे तरफ से सरप्राइज दूंगा सबको, ठीक है, जिसको भी फाइनेंस में आगे जाना है या मार्केटिंग में जाना है. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to be changed, and this is a change what SEBI has brought in the market. Correct? Let's go with the one more slide ahead and understand. Whenever you're opening an account, correct? Whenever you want to open an account, you have two accounts, one demat account, one trading account. Generally, whenever you open, people say demat trading account, trading and demat account. Don't get confused. Demat account is not for the shares only. It is for the securities, whether mutual fund, you can hold, you can actually save like a locker in your demat account. Demat just convert your physical share into electronic form. And you can have multiple trading. Somebody asked me, sir, how many depositories are there? There are two depositories in India, CDSL and NSDL. So BSE has CDSL and NSE has NSDL. So how many demat account you can open? Two demat account with each one of the DP. They call DP bolte usko, depository. But my suggestion to you is never open two demat account. From one demat account, you will be very happy. You can have multiple trading accounts, Zerodha, Upstock, anybody. My suggestion to people sitting in this room, a small request on the side of SEBI also. Whenever you're opening account, three kind of documents are required. Your PAN card, your bank account, and your proof of address. This is called KYC. Aadhaar card is not a compulsory document. Somebody asking from you Aadhaar from you is a crime. It's a criminal offense. Let me tell you this. Somebody asking for you and yourself with a Aadhaar card, it is a criminal offense. And you should not give also. I'll give you one more hint. People who are crazy behind online trading. People behind, they say, okay, I want to open the account. Or tune Zerodha ka khola gaya. Until you have knowledge of account, please don't try to push the button of your mobile, like just opening the account with that. क्या पता आप किसको अकाउंट दे रहे हो, क्या पता आपको किसको दे रहे हो, जब तक पूरी इन्फॉर्मेशन नहीं है कोई भी बैंकिंग ट्रांजैक्शंस प्लीज डोंट डू फ्रॉम मोबाइल. Always try to do banking transaction from a laptop or PC, so that because whenever we use the phone, we do a lot of allow activities. We download a lot of apps. We really don't know. And if you're allowing any of the apps to snatch your business, you are giving him the permission to use your entire phone on the cyber security. I always recommend that if you have a laptop or PC, prefer doing trading or prefer doing financial transactions from that. Don't do this from mobile. Because you're also doing GPay. GPay and ID also keep small money in that, so that you are able to use that money for the entire transactions. How many of you agree with me on this? If you're not doing that, I'm telling you, there's very, very important steps to do it. Very, very important. And I think your Rotary Club should give one session on cyber security also, because I also kept one session for cyber security for my Rotary Club. Trust me, you will go mad after that session. I'm telling you, you will go mad after that session. People with a small understanding or just earning, in Bombay, there was one bank called as PMC Bank. I don't know how many of you know this. PMC Bank, Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank. You know what they did? They just give 1% extra to the people and they flew away with all the money. So never get attracted toward the short term. And people who are sitting over here and coming and telling me, sir, I will to invest in Bitcoin and make fortunes over here. I'll tell you, you will definitely die. Nobody can earn money when you are trading. Remember one thing, trading is like a girlfriend. But whenever you want to create wealth, you should marry your investments. Can you guess me at what age I got married? Anybody? Anybody? What age we should get married? What age we should get married? Come on. Prakrit said 21. I got married at the age of 12. Can you beat this up? I got married at the age of 12. I got child at the age of 13. कोई illegal नहीं है. I tell you what happened. On my birthday, seriously, yeah. Listen to me. Listen to this story. My father came to me. I was 11, I was just getting 12. Exactly at 12 midnight, he came to me and told many, many happy returns of the day. I said, thank you. He said, tomorrow is your marriage. I got excited. Well, wow, marriage on birthday. Yeah. Good. Be ready. I said, okay. I call up my friends and I'm getting married. On the बच्चे में excitement होता है. So on the breakfast table after he took me to the office. I said, अरे marriage है ना. मैरिज तो हम लोग जाने का है, मंदिर में जाते हैं, गुरुद्वारे में जाते हैं, चलो लड़की का है. लड़की नहीं है, मैरिज में हमने को तो वही समझ में. He told me I started my first investment when I was 16. I want you to understand that I'm going to pay 1,000 rupees to you every month. This is your first income. I want you to get married to the investments. And then I realized what he was trying to tell me. Until you are married to the investment, you will fall in love with your investment. You will never be able to, let's set it apart. In India, what we do is we listen to a lot of people. And what we do is instead of investments, we get married to the trading part. So we are already in the affairs part. He explained me one beautiful thing. He told me I created wealth because I understood that marriage is for the longer time. It's a long-term relationship and it is a commitment. Are you able to commit to your investments? I understood what he was trying to tell. Today my age is 35. Can you believe I started my investing from the age of 12 onwards? And when I became 13, I got interest as a kid. He told me, he came on the 13th birthday. You got the interest? Well, yes. What is that? That is your kid. And remember one thing, that kid is that वो ऐसा बच्चा है तेरा जो कभी तेरे को रिटायरमेंट की तरफ तेरे बुढ़ापे में कभी नहीं छोड़ेगा. तेरा सगा बच्चा छोड़ देगा but वो नहीं छोड़ेगा तेरे को. How many of you are actually married with your investments? You don't need this kind of understanding. See the serious thought what he brought in me. Can you go at one level down and understand this? Okay, how deep it was. Correct? Every one of you? Correct? So this is something which I want to create inside you. You never underestimate the power of compounding. Always understand कि मेरे को तुमको बात बताओ, तुम्हारी जैसे शादी होगी, कोई बिना मतलब के आके तुम उसको लेके चले जाएगा, कोई बात करेगा, घुमाएगा, तुमको चलेगा क्या? इंडिया में चलता है. मेरा इन्वेस्टमेंट है ना, तू बता ना कि सामने वाला मुझे बताएगा मेरी वाइफ के बारे में. क्या मेरी जिम्मेदारी नहीं है कि मैं उसको संभालूं? It's my baby. It's my baby, so I need to nurture it, right? Should understand this. This should be the first love of your life. And the person who actually has the first love of life is investment. I promise, I bet. वो आदमी कभी नीचे जिंदगी में नहीं गिरता है. चाहे कितना भी बड़ा तूफान आ जाए, चाहे कितने भी बड़े उसकी लाइफ में कितना भी बड़ा कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम हो जाए. ये मैंने मेरी लाइफ में देखा है. Because at the last, money speaks. Now let us understand this. I promise you, you will learn something out of this also. So I want to ask you this question. I really am very keen in, what do you say? This is something which is I want to come up with the idea. I just want to understand. I always heard money speaking, right? You must also heard money speaking. Everybody. I don't know. कभी पैसा सुना है? मैंने बचपन से पैसे को बोलते हुए सुना है. आपने कभी पैसे को बोलते हुए सुना है? I heard money speaking. What language does money speaks? क्या money ओडिशा लैंग्वेज बोलता है? मनी क्या लैंग्वेज बोलता है पता है? क्या मनी पावर बोलता है, मनी स्टेटस बोलता है? व्हाट लैंग्वेज डज मनी स्पीक्स? एंड माय फादर एक्चुअली मेड मी रियलाइज कि व्हाट लैंग्वेज डज मनी स्पीक्स. व्हाट लैंग्वेज डज मनी स्पीक्स? ओनली वन. If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow. If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow. If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow. How many of you agree with this language? And if you agree with this language, hit the chat box. And you know what? You need to save me when you have a good time, but I'll save you when you have a bad time. So friends, remember one thing. If the person is sitting out there in this room, if you understand this language very carefully, you are going to take this out of box proportion. If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow. How many of you there with me? Now in the coming half an hour, I promise you, I'll take you to the next level. We will wind up with the session. Everybody with me over here? So if you have not done this, understand this language. You need to save money in good time, money will save you. Why we need to save the money? Only one reason: to achieve the financial freedom. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom is a combination, coordination, association, and communication between four words: income, expense, saving, and investments. What is income? Now remember one thing, whenever you're getting a salary, for salary, stop saying salary. Always say I'm getting income. Why? Salary has only one source, income has multiple sources. So try to create multiple sources for you. Try to understand what is your family income. Always take interest in your father's income and mother's income and expenditure of your house. I give you one simple tip to all the people sitting in this room. Whenever you are adding income, whenever you are combining two income in the family, it adds. Always remember, it adds. Income always add in starting, and the later stage it multiplies. And always remember, your expenditure always get divide. Always get divide. Always get divide, and the later stage it gets subtract. मतलब write off हो जाता है. हमेशा याद रखना. अगर आप सब साथ में मिलके कर रहे हो ना, पूरी फैमिली का अगर एक ही टारगेट होगा ना, तो इनकम पहले ऐड होती है और लेटर में उसकी मल्टीप्लाई होती है. बट एक्सपेंस हमेशा पहले डिवाइड होते हैं, खर्चे हमेशा बढ़ते हैं, डिवाइड होते हैं, और लेटर स्टेज पे वो सबट्रैक्ट मतलब राइट ऑफ हो जाते हैं. लेकिन अगर तुम्हारे घर में 4 जन है, चारों के अलग गोल्स है, चारों का अलग ही विजन है और चारों का अलग एक्सपेंस है ना, कभी वो घर में ना जिंदगी में कोई एक भी बंदा, खाली एक ही बंदा रिच बनेगा. पूरी फैमिली को रिच बनना है ना, तो पूरी फैमिली को साथ में बैठ के इनकम और एक्सपेंस का कैलकुलेशन करना पड़ेगा. And you need to take an initiative. You are an adult now. You need to take an initiative. Talk with your father. Come on, dad. Let's have a talk on finance. Let's go out in the garden and let's walk. So how to manage the finance? How you are managing the house? Let me give you the Excel. I will take the Excel and sit with you, and I know I will manage all the family groceries. Why you cannot go and buy the tomatoes? Can't you save 10-20 rupees of your house? You can, right? You order from the DMart. You order from this. Save 100-200 rupees for your father. This will really impact. Start creating impact. I was sitting in one of the interviews, and one child came and asked me, sir, I want to, which area you want to go in? He said, I want to go in wealth management. I said, fantastic. You want to go in finance? What do you will do in finance? I'll manage the money. I asked him only one question. Did you manage finance of your house? He said, no. Do you understand taxation of your house? He said, no. Do you know how much mutual fund your father is having? No. Have you ever planned the risk management through insurance of yours family? No. तुमने अपने घर का नहीं किया, तुम मेरा क्या करेगा? I'm sorry. Guys, I hope you're getting the message very clear from my side, right? until you do on your own, can you do, मतलब तुमने खुद ने नहीं किया तो तुम मेरे को क्या सिखा सकता है? और जो बंदा अपने खुद को ही, और let me tell you, out of 100% of financial advisors in India, 95% of themselves are not financially trained. कभी तुमने फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर ऐसा देखा जो BMW से उतर के तुम्हारे को मिलने आ रहा है? हैव यू इमेजिन दैट काइंड ऑफ फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर? मैंने हमेशा उसको साइकिल पे, मोटरसाइकिल पे आते हुए देखा है। वो बोलते सर मैं आपको ना फाइनेंस में वेल्थ कमा के दूंगा। मेरा क्वेश्चन ये होता है भाई तू BMW से उतर तो सही पहले। अगर तू इतनी वेल्थ कमाने में शाना होता या इतना इंटरेस्टेड होता, करेक्ट, तो तूने अब तक कमा ली होती। I suppose I'm getting a right nerves out of you, right? Are you able to understand this? If the person is earning 10,000, he cannot teach me to earn 1 lakh rupees. That is far understanding. He can teach me the negative experience what he's got. Why he is not able to touch to 1 lakh? I need to understand from him what mistakes he did. I don't want to understand what investment he did. I'm least bothered about his investments. I'm interested in the mistakes what he did. Okay, why still he's only on a 10,000 salary? Have you realized this kind of thing? If somebody coming at your house and selling the insurance, did you ask that guy, sir, आप इतना काम करते हो, what kind of wealth you have generated? Show me your portfolio. How many of you agree with me on this, whatever I'm speaking? I'm making sense for all of you. Come on, guys. Am I making sense for all of you? Yes or no? I'm sorry for the people who have the financial advisor as their parents. I'm really sorry for that. I pray that they are in the very good category. But this is what is happening, guys. I'm very opening and talking with the new generations. You will question them, don't you? आज मुझे कोई आके बोलता है ना कि सर मेरा ये बिजनेस है, वो बिजनेस, मैं तुरंत जाके ना, मैं सीधा जाके मैं लिंक्डइन देखता हूँ, करेक्ट, या मैं जाके कुछ भी देखता हूँ तो मैं देखता हूँ सोशल मीडिया प्रेजेंस कितना है उसका। जो बंदा बोल रहा है वो सही बोल रहा है कि नहीं बोल रहा है। हो सकता है आपको सोशल मीडिया पे, जैसे मुझे भी पहले पसंद नहीं था सोशल मीडिया, बट जाना पड़ा। आफ्टर एक्वायरिंग सम कंपनीज आई नीड टू गो टू अंडरस्टैंड द मोमेंट्स। एक्सपेंस, सो एक्सपेंस के दो टाइप के होते हैं, हमेशा याद रखना, गुड एक्सपेंस एंड बैड एक्सपेंस। व्हाट इज गुड एक्सपेंस? एनी expense which you are creating, it is either creating the asset or reducing the liability in your life. You all are 30 years and below, so if you're doing any kind of expense which is creating your asset or reducing the liability, is the best, fantastic expense for you. But if you're incurring any kind of expense which is neither creating your asset nor reducing the debt burden, it is a very bad expenditure. Never do that. Never do that. Never do that. Try to take less liability in your life. You will be really happy with it. Then comes the saving. And I tell you one first tip of your investment today. I give you one tip of the investment. Investment के लिए saving जरूरी है. You agree on this? Investment के लिए saving जरूरी है. But saving के लिए सबसे important चीज क्या जरूरी है? सबसे जरूरी है, remember one thing, habit. People sitting in this room, if you don't have habit to save the money, you will never able to cross this investment cycle. Always remember this. Expense को control करना भी नहीं. Habit of saving the money. Habit अपने अंदर लाओ, ऑटोमेटिकली पूरी सर्कल को टच कर जाओगे। अगर हैबिट ही नहीं होगी ना, you'll never be able to make the money. That is for sure. Why we need to save the money? To beat this big fat monster on inflation. Remember one thing, inflation. Why to invest the money? बहुत सिंपल है, because आज जो 10,000 रुपए का खर्चा तुम्हारा एक्सपेंस है ना, वो बढ़ते रहने वाला है। वो एक्सपेंस बढ़ेगा, चाहे तुम काम भी नहीं करो तो भी एक्सपेंस बढ़ने वाला है। आज हमने कोरोना में काम नहीं किया, बट लाइट बिल भरा, खाने का खर्चा बढ़ा, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बढ़ा, सब बढ़ा ना, हमने सब बढ़ा, राइट? तो एक्सपेंस विल कीप ऑन ग्रोइंग, इट विल नेवर स्टॉप, but your income should be at that level and the value of rupee will go on decreasing. So two way to look at the inflation. One way to look at the inflation is that the rates are increasing, prices are increasing, and second way is the value of money is decreasing. So this is a way of to look at inflation. So today you got one more understanding of a beautiful understanding of inflation, and today I guarantee on it. Now this is something which is a learning for all of you. See this. Suppose you claim that you are doing investment. Your investment should always be greater than the inflation rate. Always remember, and that is almost 6%. I'm again telling you, in the inflation rate dwell between 3 to 6%, but definitely this is something which I want to take. Everybody with me over here? Come on, hit the chat box. Everybody with me over here? Yes or no? है ना, 6%. तो मतलब सर इसका मतलब ये होगा कि if I'm getting return of less than 6%, is it bad? The answer is yes. So you are just saving the money, you are not investing the money. So saving is always less than the inflation. So that is not a problem, but you will not earn the money, you will inflate the money, you will just lose all the money in this case. That is very bad thing to happen. Everybody clear? Yes or no? I hope everybody is clear till here, right? Great. Let's go with the one more understanding. So financial freedom. Now this is something which is I believe very very important. I give you third tip of your day. Whenever you are purchasing any kind of asset, whenever you are trying to purchase any kind of product, whenever you are trying to purchase any kind of thing, ask yourself one question: is it my need? Is it my goal? Or is it my aspirations? In India, this is a common mistake done by 80% of people. They concentrate on the aspiration. They concentrate on the aspiration, forget the needs. Now, I am going to give you one very, very bitter understanding of life today. Your family, your father, your grandfather, your ancestors are responsible for your needs, but they are not responsible for your goals and aspirations, friends. Similarly, you are only responsible to fulfill the needs of your child, but you're not responsible for goals and aspirations. He want phone, need. He want iPhone, वो तू लेकर आ क्योंकि तेरा गोल और तेरा aspiration है. Again, I am telling you, never put the burden of your goal and aspiration on your parents. Always try to work this on this way. One more common mistake. What you do is when you get the first salary in your hand, what you do is you directly buy the phone on loan. Start getting loans and credit cards and all. You forget that the needs पूरे family की satisfy होनी चाहिए. पूरे फैमिली में से अगर एक की भी नीड रह गई ना, so automatically तुम्हारे गोल्स रास्ते पे आ जाएगी, क्योंकि फिर तुमको उसकी नीड पे काम करना पड़ेगा. So better is work on the needs of the entire family, but yes, don't work on the goals and aspirations. Let that be handled by them only. Make them so much capable that they are able to do it. My son want a car. If it is a need, I'll get it for him. But if you want Ferrari and Mercedes, he can go on his own. Sorry, boss. तुम्हारे को है लेना, तुमको घुमाना है, मेरे को क्या करना है? Guys, I hope you are clear with the thought process, right? Guys, I hope you are. I'm making sense for all of you over here. Yes or no? Come on, hit the chat box. I'm making a sense for all of you. Ah, is it? Yes. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Today, I'm going to teach you a very beautiful process, and I promise you have not heard of this process. Financial planning process. What is financial planning process? Now today I'm going to give you one Jadoo ka mantra, and I promise you after knowing this financial planning process you'll be very very happy in the life and say thanks to your Rotaract Club who has arranged the meeting. And I promise an apology first of all. Divya Jyoti got very angry on me. Huh, Divya Jyoti? Very angry on me. Sir, you kept the session, you didn't came, you cancelled the session. Divya Jyoti, I'm really sorry for that. It was a very bad phase and very bad decision it happened, but I hope I'm compensating for that. Huh, Divya Jyoti? I hope you are there. So let's go with the financial planning process. Friends, I promise you that whenever you are entering into financial planning process, it is the first thing in the life which you need to understand. What is the first step you need to do it? Let us understand that. If you have money in your hand, what is the first thing comes in our mind? Tell me that. What is the first thing which will come into your mind? What is the first thing which will come into your mind?
To invest.
Excellent. But remember one thing, whenever money comes in your hand, don't think to invest, don't think to grow it. Never. Ask first question. First process is cash flow. Not saving also, cash flow. This is the common mistake. Okay? Thank you, Subhash. I really appreciate that. This is the common mistake done by 60% of your journey. 60% of people don't understand that. Okay, what is cash flow? Cash flow means whatever income I'm generating, am I getting the sufficient enough? If I'm the place where I'm working, क्या मेरी इंडस्ट्री 50% से ग्रो कर रही है? अगर मेरी इंडस्ट्री 50% से ग्रो कर रही है तो क्या मेरी इनकम 30% से ग्रो कर रही है? Am I at the right place of work? आपकी जो मूडी कमाई है ना, मेन कमाई रुकनी नहीं चाहिए, उसको कैश फ्लो बोलते हैं. आपके घर में कितना कैश फ्लो हो रहा है, कितनी इनकम हो रही है, कितनी एक्सपेंडिचर हो रही है, सबकी नीड सेटिस्फाई हो रही है कि नहीं, क्या मेरे पास इतना पैसा है कि सडनली मैं उसको लिक्विड में डाल सकता हूँ, दैट इज कॉल्ड कैश फ्लो. People who don't understand their cash flow, one more thing, never fall. I'm going to give you one more tip. Never ever fall in love with your work. I'm again telling you, sorry, never ever fall in love with your company. Always love your skills, love your work, what you do. The day you got fall in love with your company, you will never able to maintain the cash flow. अरे सुनना यार, ये 50,000 का जॉब है ना, तो एक काम करना, 40,000 में करेगा क्या? चल तेरे लिए कर, क्यों करने का है भाई? क्यों करूँ तेरे लिए 40,000 में? तूने क्या मुझे क्या करने वाला है? नहीं, सॉरी बॉस. asked me, sir, can you give the tip to become rich? I said, yes. The first tip is that become selfish. Can you become selfish in nature? I'm talking on the platform of Rotary, which is the most selfless, where I'm the president. But yes, the idea over here is selfish. Selfish in the sense I will never compromise on the work. I will never compromise on my salary. I will never compromise on the income. Come what may. That is called cash flow management. And I always remember, and friends always remember that each year you pass by, and this I'm telling you very, very openly, and मैं दिल से तुमसे बात कर रहा हूँ. हर एक साल जब तुम्हारा बढ़ेगा, तुम्हारी जिंदगी में वैल्यूएशन बढ़नी चाहिए. हमेशा याद रखना. अगर आज तुम 5 लाख कमा रहे हो तो नेक्स्ट 6 लाख कमाना ही चाहिए. अगर तुम 4.5 लाख पे आ गए मतलब तुमने कुछ गलत किया. Always try to have a benchmark. I always try to create value for you. You should have your own valuation. After 25 years, I'll be earning at least minimum 2 lakh rupees per month. After 30 years, I'll earning 3 lakh rupees per month. You have your valuation game on your own, and that is how you maintain the cash flow. First thing is understand your career very well, understand the growth. Really required to diversify. Don't wait for the people. Diversify on the spot. Don't think कि अगर मैं ये कोर्स करूंगा तो इससे क्या होगा, ये कोर्स करूंगा, करना है कर लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, but diversify very fast. But remember, the cash flow should not stop. If you think that who is stopping to work for 3 positions, work on Saturday, Sunday somewhere. If you're not able to meet, set target for you. Who said that 10-20,000 is a target for you? Set the target. I will earn minimum 25,000 per month for the coming 4 months. After 5th month, I will have 30,000 per month. How I don't know. I'll take tuitions. Okay, I'll take tuitions. Set the target for you. Send the benchmark for you. That is called the cash flow management. I hope you are getting the right? First step is setting up your cash flows. Once your cash flows are in position, then the second step is take the health insurance and medical claim for yourself. Don't depend on the medical expenditure on your parents. Take that burden out of you, and minimum you should have a minimum 10 lakhs ka policies with you. Third step is you should have health insurance and medical claim for dependent. Now this is a very, very perfect exercise. How many of you want that your money which you are going to invest or invested should go in the medical and operation of your mom and dad? I never want that. Who are the dependents? My parents are the dependent, my spouse is dependent, my kids are dependent. My younger brother is dependent. Directly, indirectly, who are consuming your income or wealth, they are your dependents. I will never want my maid also to suffer. So you should have a proper risk management strategy for your family. The person who is not having the proper risk management strategy for the family is the person who never makes the wealth and cannot become rich. Creation of the wealth starts from your cash flow. Take the medical and health insurance for yourself. And third one is dependent. The day you cross 30 years of age, and girls especially, when you cross 30 years of age, married, you have minimum 15 lakhs insurance. Now 80% of the cancer is found in the girls, either into the breast cancer, uterus cancer, and a lot of cancers are growing. That's what Tata says. शर्म की बात नहीं है, ये है. 2035, directly, indirectly, you are in the road track, right? You know this, right? You are doing yourself awareness programs. Out of 2035, India is going through the pandemic where almost, you know that how much blood and platelet problem came in last year, right? We also did a lot of blood camps. I don't need to tell you that. Tata declared, in 35, directly, indirectly, we'll have one patient from the cancer at our home. That's a very, very different kind of things, right? So health insurance and medical claim for dependents we should have, and then term insurance. Now for insurance, remember one thing, guys. I would like to tell you this. Insurance is a combination of two words. IN for investment, insurance for assurance. Never invest in the insurance part. Insurance and investment are two different things, friends. They're not one and the same. Correct? Do you agree on this? If somebody coming and telling you, okay, I want to sell you insurance and you will get a lot of profits, please say no, sorry. I know I cannot earn the profits. He's lying you. Let me tell you this, he's lying in front of you. He's lying in front of you. So whenever you're buying the insurance, see to it that you know the insurance very well, you know the documents very well, and read the documents very carefully. I give you a very simple example. If you're buying any policy, remember one thing, you're not buying any product or service. You're buying a promise. So to understand the promise, read the documents carefully. And read all the documents of your financials very carefully so that you understand what are the problems which it can be created afterwards. I hope you're getting it point, right? Everybody with me over here? Yes or no? Everybody with me over here? Yes? Friends, are you there? Everyone? Are you there over here? So these are the 4 important steps of the financial planning process. Then come your goal planning. You need to plan the goal and you go ahead. Then your investment planning and then your tax planning. Some questions to be prepared, obviously. So before I enter into this, I know that we already have less time and time हमारे पास बहुत कम है, तो definitely मैं request करूँगा कि हम लोग कभी एक और एक session ले पाए on investment planning. I would love to take that session for you. Definitely, I would love to take that session for all of you. But I will end the session on the goal planning today because definitely we have very less time to cover it up. So I'll go with it and I'll try to explain to you something which is very, very important. So for an example, when your risks are already been covered and you are entering into the goal planning part, you ask yourself only one question. So whenever you're trying to invest the money, ask this question to you: when you want this money back? If you want money back in less than 1 year, it is called as short-term goal. When you require money in between 1 to 5 years, it is called as mid-term goal. When you require money more than 5 years, it is called as long-term goal. Everybody with me over here? Yes, short-term goal, mid-term goal, and long-term goal. What are the strategies involved in this? Suppose you are at a short-term goal. Okay? You are at a short-term goal. For the short-term goal, the idea is that you need to protect the capital, and hence what you need to do is you need to keep the money liquid with you, and hence you will keep the money in cash. Better is saving, and more better is dash. Cash, saving, and dash. Liquid fund or mutual fund. When you have the strategy between 1 to 5 years, you require money back in 1 to 5 years. The idea is that you want to generate some income. Income should be fixed in nature, and hence you will go with the debt strategy, and hence you will go with the products like dash. You will go with the product like FD, right? Bonds, FD, venture, debt mutual fund. If you don't have the idea, go with the debt mutual fund. Any kind of instrument which will give you fixed rate of interest, will go with this idea. And whenever you have the horizon of more than 5 years, the idea over here is to generate the growth, and hence you will enter into the capital market, that is stock market. You will invest in stock market. Don't have knowledge, go with mutual funds again. More money, go with real estate, gold. If you don't require that money, if you want to throw the money, if you don't require money, you have more money in your life, you're already secure with all these three things, then you go with the speculation. And with the speculation, you will enter into the dash, Bitcoin, Forex, derivatives. So I hope you are getting the answer it right, everybody? Yes or no? So friends, let me tell you this. This is a beautiful game which I'm going to play with you right now. Let me ask you this question, chalo. And let me say all my advisors, young advisors, answer me this question. My sister is going to get married after 7 years. And somebody suggested me that I should put money in the FD. So should I go for it? Yes or no? Answer me this question. Should I go for it? Yes or no? Perfect, Subhashish. Absolutely fantastic. See, now you are able to understand. Let us analyze the case study. I want money after 7 years, right? So it is obviously my 5 years goal. So more than 5 years. And definitely FD is a 3 years, but this product is not good for me. Story is over. Hai na? Everybody? Yes or no? Okay. Second, I require money for my child education after 3 years. Somebody suggested me to put the money in stock market, equity market. Should I do it? Yes or no? Should I do it? Yes or no? No is the right answer. Fantastic. See now you are what you're trying to do. You are following the 10 to 12% of people who has become created the wealth. What you're trying to do, you are setting up the goal first. Then you are coming to the products which are there in the goal, and then you are defining which product I will require. हम इंडिया में क्या करते हैं यार FD buy कर ले क्यों buy किया मालूम ही नहीं है ना. That is not the idea. If you understand this is the gist of my presentation. Understand your goal. What is your goal? When you require the money back. In India, you know when you require the money back, you know what will be your income, but still that agent decide how much commission is going to earn out of you. Agent set the target of his कि बस आज मैं इस बंदे से कम 2 लाख रुपए तो कमाऊंगा और मैं उसको कमाने भी देता हूँ. क्यों? क्योंकि ये मेरे को नॉलेज होते हुए भी मैं उसके हाथ में पूरी फाइनेंस छोड़ देता हूँ. पूरे का पूरा फाइनेंस मैं उसके हाथ में छोड़ देता हूँ, है ना? How many of you agree with me on this? We do that, right? So I think after this lecture, you will understand, right? Finance is very easy. And let me tell you this, you will be shocked to know this. Out of 100% of finance, 80% finance is just managing emotions. Just managing the emotions. 20% of the finance is calculation, returns, degree, sab kuch. 80% of the finance is just managing the emotions. Correct? Everybody with me over here? Yes? Yes or no? So I hope you got the gist of the idea, right? Idea mila aapko. I want to ask you one question. I'm going to wind up in next 10 minutes. I'm just going to, and by the way, don't leave the session. I'm going to explain you one beautiful concept, and I will show you the live goal planning also. You want to understand the live goal planning? You want to understand how to do live financial planning? You want to see it? Everybody want to learn the live goal planning? Yes, great. I'll request the president over here that we can have one more session afterwards. Not about today. I'm just making this sort of it. Next week also definitely I'll just like to give one more session for all of you, if you permit me, where I'm going to cover up actually live mutual funds for you. Okay, how you can actually derive through the mutual fund, how and what calculations you can do. I'm telling you, it's a very superb lecture on that. So it will be a connective one. But today I'm going to cover with you something which is very live in nature, so that you can actually get the understanding and just out of it. Just go with it. See the flow. Now, I want to thank you, Subhash. I want to ask you one question, everybody. If I give you money today in your hand, which is the most important goal you will suffice? Which is the most important goal of your life which you will complete? Let me see on the chat box. You will have the travel, you will buy a car, help family members, buy a house, start a business. Which goal you will fulfill of yours first? Subha says, I will buy a plot. Okay. Shantanu says, I will invest in real estate. Okay. Anybody? I'm telling you this 10 minutes are going to give you goosebumps. I promise on this. Prakriti says, I will reinvest. Okay. So we have less time. I will just jump into it and tell you. The only goal from today in your life, the only goal in today in your life should be only one, not retirement, not planning nothing, no world tour, nothing. Only one is retirement. I want to retire. That's it. That should be your first goal. Now, let me tell you this something on retirement. Retirement is not the age in life, friend. It is a stage in life. It is that stage in life which is going to come in your life. That stage where you are not going to get any insurance. You are going to be very old. You will not be having a spouse with you. You really don't know. Your children will be no financial freedom, only retirement. रिटायरमेंट इज दैट गोल विच इज योर्स गोल एंड ये गोल आपके लिए कोई भी अचीव नहीं करेगा, ये सिर्फ आप ही अचीव कर सकते हो, क्योंकि आपको मालूम है आपको जीने के लिए कितना चाहिए. मैंने आपको सच बता रहा हूँ, सच बता रहा हूँ, आपको मालूम है आपको जीने के लिए कितना पैसा चाहिए. रिटायरमेंट है गॉट 3 स्टैंसेस. लेस देन 30, 30 to 60, 60 एंड अबव. लेस देन 30 इयर्स में डिसाइड होगा कि आपके लास्ट 60 इयर्स अबव कैसे गुजरेंगे. अगर फर्स्ट 30 इयर्स ऑफ लाइफ में आपने पैसा उड़ाया रहेगा, हमने दोस्तों पे पैसा उड़ाया, लोगों पे उड़ाया, पैसा सेव नहीं किया, तो लास्ट 60 इयर्स कोई दोस्त आपके काम में आने वाला नहीं है. When you enter into the age of 40 to 50, you will feel ashamed to ask money from your kids. Between 40 to 50, you don't require money, friends. First thing you require is a respect from the young generation and discussion when you are ending with the old generation. How many of you agree with me on this? And people will listen to you only and only when you have money, when it makes sounds in the pocket. And let me tell you this, the person who is financially free, he's got financial freedom, he's planning his retirement absolutely well. All his decisions are close to accurate. But when you don't understand your finance, you're not financially planned, all your decisions are haywire. Will you listen to the person who is not financially sound? कोई मेरे को आके जब खाली बोलेगा ना जिसने खुद ने पैसा नहीं बनाया, तो पता है मैं क्या बोलूंगा कि भाई ये खाली ज्ञान दे रहा है. और अगर किसी ने पैसा बनाया रहेगा ना, वो गलत भी बोलेगा ना, गाली भी देगा, बोला अरे गाली भी क्या मस्त देता है साला. Can you connect with this? Are you able to connect with this word? Yes or no? So do you want to become that person who is only going to speak or really going to act? You understand? And let me tell you this. Now you are not a kid anymore. You come to me and ask me you are a kid, you are not a kid anymore. Now this thing is retirement is something you need to plan. Which is the correct age to plan the retirement? Now this is something thanks to your Rotary Club of Bhubaneswar where you are going to get the answer today. When is the right age to, come up with this? Which is the right age of the retirement? Which is the right age of retirement? Come on guys. Which is the right age of retirement? 30 years? Ashutosh say 30 years? From which age I will start saving the money for my retirement? The question is this. From which age I should start as early as possible? Very good. So I give you a good tip today. Thanks to your company, thanks to your Rotary Club. And the answer is with my first offer letter. Always remember this, guys. The day you get your first offer letter, from that onwards, you should get what is the first cash flow you're going to get it out. The day you get your first offer letter, you're going to plan the retirement. My next question is when you're going to plan the child education. From where you're going to plan the child, तुम्हारे child का education, तुम्हारे child का marriage. Come on, answer me this question. तुम्हारे child की education तुम कब से plan करोगे? From which age? Answer is absolutely wrong. It is again with the first offer letter of yours. Now to prove this, I'll go with a live case study and I'll wind up the lecture. Now see this, guys. Everybody just see the screen and you will go at the next level altogether. Let's go with the screen and let's go with this. Okay. Everybody. Can you see the screen, guys? Everybody, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen calculator? Now see this. मैं 4 hypothetical case study आपके सामने लूंगा और आपको मैं बताऊंगा. Kindly see this. Everybody can see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, great. Let's go with it. मैं बोलता हूँ आज मेरी एज 20 years है, एग्जाम्पल. ठीक है, तो मैं बोलता हूँ मैं रिटायर होऊंगा 60 ईयर में. तो मेरे पास कितने साल बचे हाथ में? कहने से 40 years बचे. I have 40 years in my hand. ठीक है, टू रिटायर. 40 मतलब मोर देन 5 years, तो लॉन्ग टर्म गोल हो गया. अब मैं बोलता हूँ मैं दुनिया का सबसे गरीब आदमी हूँ, मैं खाली 100 रुपया बचाता हूँ मेरे लिए महीने का, उसके ऊपर नहीं बचा सकता. सोचो मैं कितना कम ले रहा हूँ. ठीक है, ओनली 100 rupees per month. आई नो दैट, मुझे मालूम है कि अगर मैं 40 years तक इन्वेस्ट करूंगा तो मेरे को रिटर्न मोर देन 20% ही मिलेगा इक्विटी मार्केट में. मैं उसके अलावा किधर डालूंगा भी नहीं पैसा. ठीक है, क्योंकि और कोई मेरा प्रोडक्ट ही नहीं मिलने वाला मुझे. तो आई विल स्टिल गेट बिटवीन 12 to 18%, बट मैं 18% पकड़ के चलता हूँ. ठीक है, क्योंकि 18 डिसेंट परसेंट है और मिल जाएगा क्योंकि 40 साल का है. बहुत सारे परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन है. हाउ मच वेल्थ आई एम गोइंग टू क्रिएट? यू विल गो मैड आफ्टर सीइंग दिस. 85 lakhs. Can you believe this? Only 100 rupees a month can give you 85 lakh rupees a day. Ask somebody who is doing watchman at your place. He is an old guy. Was he not earning 100 rupees per month? Does he have 8.5 lakh rupees also? He said, no, I will not have the money. Because you people are not saving the money and investing the money. This is the power of compounding, guys. And if you, by chance, if you add just 200 rupees and you come to me, sir, I am born poor, I cannot become rich, I cannot become crorepati, then you are wrong. You will earn 1.7 crores. I hope you're getting the nerves out of it, right? Somebody comes and tell me, sir, मैं तो मेरे रिटायरमेंट पे 1000 रुपया मिनिमम सेव करूंगा. तो बॉस, अगर तू 1000 रुपया सेव करेगा तो तुझे मुझे पूछने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. समझ ले, तेरे को कम से कम तेरे रिटायरमेंट पे तेरे को 8.5 करोड़ रुपया मिलेगा. And I give you the biggest goosebumps. Suppose you tell, no, I don't want to do now. I'll do after 1 year. I will, watch out all the money. I'll watch out all the money. 39 years. एक साल तुमने एक साल भी मिस कर दिया ना, so you will have directly loss of more than 1.2 crores of wealth. समझ में आया ये आइडिया? समझा ये क्या बता रहा हूँ मैं? समझ में आया? एक साल तुमने पीछे किया तो तुमको सोचो कितना नुकसान हो जाएगा. और बाई चांस तुमने अगर 25 साल में तुम्हारा चालू किया रहेगा तो तुम्हारे पास खाली 35 years बचे रहेंगे. 35 years में तुम कितना वेल्थ क्रिएट करेगा? तुम 8.5 करोड़ तो क्रिएट ही नहीं करेगा पहले. ओनली 5 करोड़ वैसे ही खत्म हो जाएगा. This is called power of compounding. I hope, guys, you are there with me on the chat box, right? Are you understanding this? Yes or no? Come on, guys. Are you understanding? Hit the chat box. You are with me? Now let's take a hypothetical case study number 2. Let's take a hypothetical case study number 2. Suppose you are 20 years of age. So I will say that your child will be born after 10 years. Correct? 10 years. After 10 years, your child will be born. 20 years for him to grow old, and 8 years for him to get married. So in all, you have 38 years in your hand, hypothetically. है ना? Real बात तो यही है ना? The day you get your first offer letter से लेके the child you get married is 28 years, क्योंकि तुमको 20 साल में पहली सैलरी लगेगी और नेचुरली तो उसको 38 years देंगे मैरिज के लिए. ये राइट है ना तुम्हारे को? ऑफर लेटर, the day you get the offer letter, say the child get married, you have 38 years in your hand. You save only 500 rupees per month, not more than that, from your salary. ठीक है? The day you get your offer letter, and see what will happen and how much money you are going to generate out of this. 3 crores for your child marriage. You don't need to ask your spouse also to spend single money. This is a power. And the day you realize, okay, no, let him get born. So already your 10 years is wasted. Shantanu, I am taking a hypothetical example whereby the returns are between 12 to 18%. Correct? And we will go with the idea कि since it is a long term goal, definitely more than 25 years, I'll definitely make lot of money. क्योंकि अगर मैं 10 साल मार्केट में रखूंगा ना तो मुझे CAGR ही 20% के ऊपर मिल जाएगा. But I'm not going in that way. My logic is not to show you 18%. My logic is to I'll grab to 12% also. I'll grab to 12% also. तो 12% तो मिलेगा ना. 12 to 18%. तो 1% पे फर्क होता है. प्रोडक्ट्स पे फर्क होता है. समझा? Let's go with this. Suppose तुमने चाइल्ड के बॉर्न होने के बाद किया तो तुम्हारे 10 साल खत्म हो गए. I am making you learn the logic. Understand the logic first, and then we go with the interest rate and all. See, 50 lakh rupees. कहाँ पर 3.5 करोड़ और कहाँ पर ये इतना रुपया. सोचो 3 करोड़ रुपया कहाँ पर है, कहाँ पर 50 लाख रुपया है. तो अगर उसके बॉर्न होने के बाद तुम करेगा ना तो तुमको इतना ही मिलने वाला है. सिमिलरली विद हिज एजुकेशन. सपोज तुम बोलता नहीं मेरे चाइल्ड के एजुकेशन का पैसा मैं अभी से 1000 रुपया साइड में जमा करके रखूंगा. करेक्ट. तुम 20 साल का है, तुम्हारा बच्चा फॉरेन में जाते जाते बॉर्न होते 10 years लगेगा. 20 years till you go, तो 30 years you have in your hand. तो till 30 years if you just save the money and don't remove the money, ठीक है, you will have 1.4. सपोज तुम बोले मैं शादी नहीं करनी है तो पैसा तुम्हारे पास पड़ा है, तुमको जो करना है तुम कर सकते हो. बट 1.4 करेगा तुमको अपना घर गिरवी रखना नहीं पड़ेगा. दिस इज द कॉमन मिस्टेक डन बाय लॉट ऑफ पीपल. सो टिल नाउ व्हाट आई हैव डन इज 1000 रुपीस फॉर माय रिटायरमेंट, 1000 फॉर माय चाइल्ड एजुकेशन, 500 फॉर हिज मैरिज. अब तक मैंने इतना ही जमा किया. सोचो आपने पूरी सैलरी में से खाली 2500 रुपया साइड में निकाला है. Is it too? I'm demanding too high for this? No, right? I give you the biggest shocker. Now see the biggest shocker, Shantanu. You are 20. Your child will be born at 10. You will have 20 years to grow him old. 40 years for his retirement. So in short, you have 70 years from the time you get offer letter till the he get retire. Correct ना? इतना तो right है ना? ये तो कुछ मैं तो शांतनु तुम मानते हो ना बात है ना? अब मैं बोलता हूँ मैं मेरे बच्चे को मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं उसका रिटायरमेंट का कॉर्पस पहले से ही क्रिएट करूंगा. तो मैं मेरे इनकम में से साइड में से मैं 500 रुपया हर महीने निकालूंगा, ज्यादा नहीं निकालूंगा. 70 years तक, 70 years के बाद my child will get 900 crores return. शायद I come to your theory. सर 18 का मिलेगा, 15 तो मिलेगा. 15 तो एकदम घटिया रिटर्न बोल रहा हूँ मैं 70 साल में. तो भी मैं 138 crores की मेरे बच्चे के लिए वेल्थ क्रिएट करके जाऊंगा खाली 500 रुपए से. I give you last sentence. You can create and do wonders for your 3 generations with simple financial planning. But your 1 generation, you cannot do the planning for your previous generation. तुम तुम्हारे फादर मदर की प्लानिंग नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन तुम तुम्हारे आने वाली 3 पुश्तों की प्लानिंग कर सकता है. को तुम्हारे हाथ में. तो if you are born poor, that is not your mistake. But if you die poor and let your generation die poor, your mistake. How many of you agree with me on this now after looking at this? I'll give you one goosebump. Suppose you say that no, I want my child to retire. I'll have 1,000 rupees for him very safely. Okay? You know how much money you are going to make, guys? Understand this. 1,800 crores. So it is obvious. And I'll give you one example. I don't want my child to get retired at 70. Sorry. मैं नहीं चाहता वो रिटायर हो बॉस. मैं नहीं चाहता वो 40 और उसमें रिटायर हो. Sorry. I want him to retire 20 years below. 50 years में रिटायर हो जाना चाहिए. So I'll put 50 over here. See what will happen. 50 crores. तो I think at the age of 50 crores, क्या तुम्हारे फादर तुमको 50 crores देंगे? तुम्हारे 50 में नहीं दे पाएंगे. देंगे नहीं देंगे वो भी नहीं पता. और तुम तुम्हारे सन को 50 crores दोगे, उसमें से वो 25 crores का बिजनेस में भी डालता है, 25 crores डेट में भी डालता है ना, उसकी आने वाली जनरेशंस के लिए वो प्लान कर सकता है. तुमने तो खाली 1000 रुपए से प्लान किया. Can you imagine the power of compounding? Can you imagine how it can be leveraging the wealth only by this much? And when you are less than 25, the total cost of your wealth, dream wealth, is 7,500. That's it. In this, your insurance also came, term insurance also came, everything came. मतलब तुमको रात 7,500 से 8,000 खर्चे पे minimum, correct? ये होगा. Hitesh, I'm not considering the inflation right now, because if I consider the inflation, let me show you one example. Suppose if I consider 1,000 rupees, right? And if I go, now I was coming on this. Suppose किसी ने बोला तुमको इंश्योरेंस में पैसा डाल दो, ठीक है? तुम्हारे रिटायरमेंट के कॉर्पस की बात करते हैं 40 years की. तो सपोज तुमने रिटायरमेंट के लिए डाल दिया एग्जाम्पल 4% पे, क्योंकि तुमने इंश्योरेंस बाय किया है. हाउ मच वैल्यू यू विल जनरेट? 11 lakhs. सपोज तुमने एफडी में डाला 6% पे, हाउ मच वैल्यू यू विल जनरेट? ओनली 20 lakhs. But obviously when you are into equity, you get 12% more than equity. Definitely 6% on inflation, 6% on this. So definitely you create a wealth of 1.2 crores. और जैसे जैसे परसेंट है, तुम अभी जैसे जैसे प्रोडक्ट सिलेक्ट करेगा 13% रिटर्न मिलता है. ऑटोमेटिकली 1.2 करोड़ नहीं रहेगा, ये बढ़ के कुछ बढ़ जाएगा, 1.6 हो जाएगा। और अगर मैं इसमें बाई चांस इन्फ्लेशन ऐड कर देता हूँ, ऐड करके 6% काउंट करता हूँ, तो मिलेगा तुझे 1.6 करोड़ ही, लेकिन उसकी वैल्यू रहेगी 26 लाख रुपया इन्फ्लेशन रेट की। इसीलिए मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि अगर तुम 1000 रुपये पे कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो, जब तक तुम्हारा रिटर्न तुमको 15% के नीचे मिल रहा है, 15%, ठीक है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली तुम्हारे 40 साल के बाद तुम्हारे हाथ में देखा जाएगा तो ऐसे तो पैसा ज्यादा होगा, बट इन्फ्लेशन की वजह से खाली 40-50 लाख होगा। सो माई से टू यूएस, इन्फ्लेशन को मैं इधर इसलिए काउंट नहीं करता हूँ हितेश, क्योंकि ऑटोमेटिकली मैं जानता हूँ इन्फ्लेशन विल बी बिटवीन 2 to 5%, और मैं फिर भी 6% के हिसाब से मेरा आइडिया होता है कि इन्फ्लेशन को बीट करने के लिए 6% ही है, और मैं 6% के ऊपर जो भी कमा पाऊँ वो मेरे लिए विनिंग स्टोरी हो जाएगी। बट इसीलिए हम लोग को 12 to 18% के प्रोजेक्ट में बीच में जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि once you cross 20 years ना Hitesh, what 20 years, then definitely you can look upon the interest of 15 to 18%. समझ में आ रहा है? So guys, I hope you got the gist, and we got very simple way to make you understand why finance is important, why financial planning is important. Everybody with me over here? Yes,
Yeah.
or no? Yes? Yes. So that's it from my side, guys, and thank you for joining the session. But definitely, before I wind up the session, I would like to share a few words with all of you. I believe that whatever session I have taken, it is about I shared my experience with all of you, right? Session is quite a long enough, and it's a quite a big enough session right now also. It is not how you time the market. It is always how much time you spend in the market. That is an utmost important phase of your life. And I'm telling you, this will play a really, really important role of your life. Correct? Yes or no? Yes?
Yeah.
So I would like to just
Recording in progress.
So I will just share a few things with you. So if you really want to get connected to us, so what you can do is I will just share with you our page. Prakriti, that is okay, but the idea is we need to learn over here. That is, वो एक है ना level 2 पे जाएगा, यहाँ पर हम है ना प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में सीख सकते हैं कि कौन सा प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट खराब है, कौन सा प्रोडक्ट में नहीं मिलेगा इंटरेस्ट, which are the new products coming in the market. So we need to learn that. अभी हमने आज है ना एक बेसिक किया, है ना, एकदम बेसिक लर्न किया कि क्यों हमको सेव करना चाहिए, कैसे करना चाहिए, हमारा प्रोसेस क्या होना चाहिए. अभी प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में if I ask you, definitely I cannot complete in 1 hour and all the products. So basically if you see the products के बाद taxation भी आता है. So you require basically 2 to 3 lectures which will really cover and upgrade your mind. Okay, this is the way I need to plan the investment. So this is the first to ignite that why you need to invest. Today's session was on much more okay, why you need to invest, how you should form the strategy, correct? So this is the Instagram of our page basically, and I'm also going to share my LinkedIn ID with all of you, so you can just get in connected to me on LinkedIn ID. And definitely on the mail ID, I'm going to send the feedback form on your mail ID. So you can give me the mail on that. And you can definitely reply on this. Okay, how was the session? And how was it? So that, I'll take. Yes, Prakriti, though I would require, I do take such classes. Classes in the sense we do take such sessions on